I'm working on doing a written review for Collection DX. I'll explain what I'm doing as I show you the contents of the tray minus Mechander, which is already out. I was originally going to do this video for Collection DX, but I don't feel I can do it to the standards they're looking for, only because I'm kind of a little bit disappointed with the end result of this kit, and I think the written review should suffice. Now you'll notice there's clear attachment parts for Mechander. These parts are necessary to make sure everything stays together, and they're made clear so they don't really look out of place. And you see little PVC, these are the torpedo jaws, sharks, or whatever they're called. And then you got the sword, more PVC figures, vehicles, the hands, and the larger version of the Mechander vehicles. And these are made out of plastic. Now this tray, the pieces in this tray are probably the best quality you're going to find in this set, because the PVC figures are nicely done. They're what you would expect to find in any Goken. Then you start getting into the plastics, and these aren't too bad because they're little ships, so it's not a big deal. But what you're going to see next is a bit of a disappointment. I'm going to start off the figure review with Mechander 1 here. This is a nice shiny red ship. This ship is made completely out of ABS plastic. You'll see it differs very much from the prototype pictures on the box. This is actually shiny. Here's Mechander 1 next to a glider figure, so that puts this ship at about 5 inches in length. Here's Mechander 2 running at about 4.5 inches in length. And it's also done up in ABS. And here is the Mechander 3, which is made up of ABS and PVC. Now here are the tri-cars. You get 3 of them. You get the large piece, which is obviously the large one, and you get a medium-sized piece and the very small piece. The medium-sized one is made to dock with Mechander, which I'll show you guys later. And I believe it's called an F1 car that's docked right in between, because you'll see these don't have anything docked in there, the big one or the small one. And you also get these 2 smaller vinyl pieces. You get the Maxi Jet, which is a combined version of the Mechander 1, 2, and 3, which I'm going to show you guys later on the bigger ones. And then you get a small PVC Car Gt2. That's the little orange one with the blue center. Now the Maxi Jet does dock up to the back of Mechander. I'll show you guys that too. This little PVC piece actually does come apart like that. So now my biggest complaint with the set was that everything was made out of plastic, and these ships aren't actually that bad. The plastic, it's really not hollow here except for the top, but it feels nice. It doesn't feel out of place. You get this, which is a bit flimsy, and then you get the other Mechanders here, which again don't feel too bad. Now the cool thing is these 3 do combine. You just have to take them apart. Now this comes off like that. Everything's held down with friction. We'll start off putting these together, and I'll show you the end result. Alright, so we're going to start off with this guy. This is not a perfect combination. That means there's a couple of bits of part swapping. This fin has to come off. This has to move to the lower peg. Then there's an included bracket in the set which goes right on the back here. And you have to line up these 4 pegs to these 4 holes. Now you got to be careful because the white part is PVC and it doesn't exactly line up to this, so you just have to work it in carefully. I haven't heard of anybody breaking their set. I don't know too many people with this set either, but you just have to be careful because this plastic doesn't seem feel too sturdy as stuff falls apart. Now this back piece, this ship here docks right into the back of that. We'll show you how to do that. You're going to remove the front here, and then this is going to slide right into this slot here. Now when you have this piece here, you're going to grab Mechander 1 that has the little black tab up here, and then this has two little tabs there. And you're going to want to line it up and push in. Now you got to be careful because this little PVC part here, these little fins are soft. You don't want to gouge them out with this because they don't exactly line up, so you want to make sure you line that up so you don't mess it up. And the end result is a nice completed Maxi Jet, which is pretty sturdy on its own, but for some reason this part likes to pop off very easily, so a little bit of nail polish will take care of that. But overall, pretty nice. Here is the Car Gt2, again with the smaller PVC, just so you can see the scale difference. The wheels do not roll on this. This is just a cheaply molded piece. And take a look at that plastic. This is where the horror comes in when you open this, is when you realize it's made out of plastic, but it looks like a brittle plastic.